favorite thing is working at Pepperidge. That's a good baseline, Lucia. Everybody, oh, I said hello way too early. You see me dancing, LaDonna, with the intro music? Were you laughing over there?
You and your intro music.
Okay, so today's a big day, LaDonna. Do you know what today is? You're muted, so you can't tell me.
And so today is Monday.
Today is Monday, November 9th. And a lot of people out there are looking for jobs. People have finally gotten through this election madness, at least have attempted to get through all this craziness. And we're past Halloween, and now it's starting to sink in. We got Christmas just around the corner, and then we're in 2021, and we're all questioning our life decisions for the last year. And what do we do now? Where are we going, LaDonna?
We go to work and make money for Christmas gifts.
Yes, need to make the money. Need to better our circumstances. A lot of people are looking to find ways to improve their current financial situation. A lot of people, like myself, are looking at the school schedules and going, "Wow, this does not work. How do I manage around these quarantines and shutdowns and everything has just been flipped upside down."
Yes.
And so we have been here at Elwood Staffing. I can only speak for what we've been doing locally, LaDonna, but we've talked to our clients and we've let them know how challenging it is as a parent, as a spouse, as a family member. It's dealing with all these shutdowns. It's dealing with just these schools and these quarantines and just not having a flexible work schedule. And so a lot of our clients have started to really get creative and become more flexible to accommodate this crazy pandemic.
They have, yes.
And so Nutra is one of those we're going to talk about in a minute. LaDonna is our on-site manager at Nutraceutical. And what I want to also talk about is the wage, the uncertainty about wages in the market. Are they going up? Are they going down? What does that look like in the new year? And I want to share with you that a lot of our clients have done temporary increases, and a lot, even more, have done full-time permanent increases. So if you're part of a company that might be temporary increase, take a look at that and see what's going to be the best fit for you and your family. Looks like we've got another panelist that just randomly joined. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
I know I mispronounced your name. I was trying to type without looking at my screen or my keyboard, which sometimes can be hard to do.
I'm a little offended. I'm not going to lie. I've worked for you for almost a year now, Steven.
I know. I'm a big jerk face. At least I didn't call you a completely different name.
It would almost be better.
I've actually done that a couple times. Just, I'll deny it if you bring it up ever.
Except for the fact that this is live and you can't take it back now.
The fact this is live and 40,000 people and I just spilled the beans.
Yes.
All right. Welcome, Heidi. She's our staffing recruiter in the Logan, Utah branch. She's a familiar face. You guys probably see her on a lot of Facebook Lives just because she likes to jump on. Not a lot of people. Is it weird that a lot of people don't want to be on Facebook Live in our
group?
It
is.
I don't have
a problem with this. I don't know. Maybe
Live is not easy.
It's not easy when you do it by yourself, but when you have somebody to banter off of, it's a lot easier.
I have no problem doing it by myself.
We know, Steven.
So I did hear from a friend who heard from a friend who heard from a coworker who heard it from her salon stylist person that LaDonna over there had some awesome jobs.
What? Did you really hear that
I
from
did.
5 people like that? That's
well, they have to hear it from somebody, even though it came from a long way. But yeah.
Well, the word is getting around. So
yeah.
Well, if you look above, both of you, to see that, look up. Look up.
Pretty bright lights. I don't know what your lighting is right now, but man.
Y'all don't want to get directly into the light.
There's a lot of jobs. You just got to look above. And if you're full screen, just look to your left and you can just reach out and grab some of these jobs. There's a lot of openings. Autoliv, Fresenius, Nutraceutical, Lifetime, Alphia, Enve, Presto. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting a whole bunch. And there's just a lot going on, a lot of companies hiring. And so you have choices as a job seeker. That's what I've been trying to explain this whole time, and you guys keep interrupting me. You have so LaDonna, since you're the on-site at Nutra, why don't you share with us some of the new information out there and what's going on and how people can jump on board?
Okay, so with Nutra, well, on top of them doing pay increases, some of them are permanent, some of them are temporary. However, they have done pay increases. Also, some of the supervisors that we have out there have really taken into consideration, the pandemic and working with different people's schedules, things like that. We just had a gentleman come in that absolutely cannot work on Mondays, even though Nutraceutical schedule is mostly Monday through Friday. However, they do have some Saturdays that you can work. They told him, okay, if you cannot absolutely work on Monday, we can do Tuesday through Saturday. So a lot of my supervisors have opened up to working with your schedule. If you have to work a Tuesday through Saturday, like he cannot work Monday, so they opened up Tuesday through Saturday for him. A lot of my supervisors are doing part-time. If you can work, I have one supervisor that is 6 to 2:30. However, he's open to you working from 5 in the morning, as long as you can do 8 hours. So 5 to 1:30. So however you can, put in that 8 hours, he's open to doing that. I also have some swing shifts supervisors that are open to that as well. If you can come in at 2:30 and work your 8-hour shifts. So a lot of my supervisors are open to different 8-hour shifts. Whatever 8 hours you can put in, they are open to it. Even if it's missing a Tuesday and Wednesday and you can, work a Saturday. And so they're open to a lot of different shifts right now. So Nutraceutical is really open to this whole pandemic thing, and recognizing that parents cannot work every single day. As long as you can get 4 days in and working at 8 to 10 hours, they're open to it.
That's incredible. And if you think about it from a scheduling standpoint, from a production standpoint, it's really hard to manage a workforce like that is just an inconsistent schedule. So that's pretty impressive that Nutra is stepping up, and they're just they're biting the bullet. They're doing what they can to help people and their families, and I think that's going to go a long ways. People really appreciate that, and it's something they can count on. Like, they know they're going to have a job when they come back, and that's important. Okay, so tell me some of the departments that are hiring, LaDonna.
We have case packers. We do have open days, swings, and graveyard shifts. Those day shifts can start as early as 5 a.m. You can work as late as 3:30 p.m. Our swing shifts can start as early as 2:30 on upwards to 11, 12 o'clock a.m. We also have graveyard shifts that can start as early as 8 a.m. and you're off by 6:30 a.m. So it just depends on what type of schedule you can work right now during this pandemic. Nutraceutical is open to it. So we have day swings and graveyard shifts available, flexible hours.
Woohoo! And what are some of the fun departments that you think
we have case packing, we have bottling, we have shipper positions. We also have machine operators, end cap operators, tableting press operators as well.
Awesome. All right, LaDonna. So if people are interested in working at Nutraceutical, they want to find the right department, she's going to help you out. And the really cool thing, I think LaDonna mentioned this, maybe it was a different Facebook Live, but if you start out in one department and you decide it's not the best fit for you, are they going to get kicked out, LaDonna, or they have other options?
Not. So just like I had a meeting with some of the associates that I started this morning, if you're out there and you started in a department and you say, hey, I see another department that I think I'm more flexible in, the only thing I'm going to say is, hey, finish out this week where you are. Next week, starting Monday, we can get you over into that department that we feel that you're a better fit for, or you feel that you're a better fit for, and I'll get you moved over. We will much rather keep you as an associate than to lose you. So we're going to put you where you feel like you'll be a better fit.
That's huge. I don't see many companies do that, LaDonna.
Yeah.
It's not a common practice because you invest all this time in getting someone set up in a department. And then after one day they decide, this is not the right fit. It's hard to reinvest and reallocate that person because you have a chance of losing them. But in all reality, that's not the case. It's just, let's find the right job, the right fit, the right department.
We'll much rather keep you than to lose you and have you, we'll much rather keep you on and rather than losing you as an associate. And if you're going to be a much better fit, then you'll be a much better worker at the same time.
Right. Yeah. If you enjoy your job, you actually will come to work.
Right. Yep.
Like Heidi here, she enjoys her job. She's on the phone talking, recruiting, and trying to do a Facebook Live at the same time. All right. So while we're waiting on Heidi, I'm going to talk about some of the other openings we have in Ogden. So right now we have some new positions open up at Fresenius and at Autoliv. These are on all shifts. Grave shift over at Autoliv is especially the one that's in demand right now. Base pay is 16 plus the shift differential, and that shift differential brings you up to $17.28 per hour. That's at Autoliv, and we're hiring in all facilities. So not just in Ogden, but in Brigham City, in Tremonton, and Promontory. And in the Tremont and Promontory facilities, it's actually higher than that 17.28. So really great opportunity for those of you that want to maybe make your next career move, make a little bit more money at the same time. We've got positions on all shifts at Autoliv, and then grave shift, especially, that's where the demand is at. And we are filling up training classes every single day of the week. We're maxing them out. So if you want to get on board at Autoliv, you need to make that move pretty quick, and we can get you started literally within 24 hours from your interview.
And LaDonna, cover your ears, but I have a secret.
Uh-oh.
Autoliv is the best company ever to work for. I mean, aside from Elwood Staffing, but
you're supposed to be non-biased for all clients, Heidi. We're gonna have to go back and mute that.
Live, Stephen.
No, Autoliv is a really cool company. And,
they are amazing. Have you met the management over there? Let's just start there. If you need a reason to go to a company, you need to just meet the management there, and then you'll be like, okay, I'll work for this company.
That's true. I think you're hitting on something really important here, Heidi, and that's the fact that it doesn't matter how good a company is or isn't, the management team, who you work for, does matter and can make the difference. I mean, obviously you need to enjoy your work, but if you hate your boss, it's not enjoyable. It doesn't matter if it's like if I was eating donuts all day for my job and I had a bad boss, I would still quit.
I don't know about that, Steven. You have a donut problem.
How did you know about my donut problem?
I've brought donuts to the office 3 times, and every time I bring donuts, for some reason, you show up at the Logan office. I don't know if it's planned or not, or if you just could smell them from miles away.
And LaDonna knows I'm not a junk food addict. I don't like to eat
at all
any junk food, but donuts, I can't resist. They're impossible.
I brought a box of, I think it was a dozen donuts, and you ate 3 of them.
Don't tell anybody, LaDonna, in your office there. Do not tell. This is a secret between us. All right. Speaking of donuts, we have some openings in the bakery in Layton, Utah. And that was a nice setup, Heidi. How'd you do that?
You're welcome. I'm just really good at transitions.
Oh, wait, great positions. Pick your own shift. You want to work 1 day a week, it's a 12-hour shift. You want to work 6 days a week, it's up to you. You can work days, you can work graves. We have the same schedule and shifts over in the dairy. So if you like ice cream, you want to dip your donut in the ice cream, this is the perfect fit. You can work both places. No donut dipping in the ice cream?
No donut dipping in the ice cream.
You guys, come on, you're killing me.
Fries is a different story. I will dip fries in ice cream every day of the week, but not donuts.
Is that what you do every day of the week?
Every day of the week.
Okay.
I hate to cut my live short, but I have to run over to Nutraceutical.
Okay, bye, LaDonna.
Bye, LaDonna.
Have a good one.
News, that was awesome.
I think that's our signal, Heidi. We also, I've got to leave in a few minutes as well. So we're hiring at Nutraceutical. We're hiring at Autoliv. We've openings on all shifts. And then we're hiring at Fresenius. We've got the new base pay for Fresenius is $15.25 per hour plus the shift differential. So you can be making up to $16.75 per hour. No high school diploma or GED required. That's big news. And we're hiring on all shifts, all departments. And it's 3.5 days on, 3.5 days off, which is my favorite schedule. Just so you know, you said your favorite company. I'm telling you my favorite shift. It's at Fresenius, 3.5 days. I think it's a fun shift, but that's not for everybody. That's the really cool thing we started this Facebook Live with is there's so much flexibility out there in shifts right now. As a job seeker, you really can find the perfect shift for you, except if you work as a regional manager, Elwood staff, and then your perfect shift is just 7 days a week, 16 hours a day.
Or sometimes 18. Depends on the day.
18. Yep. All right. And so if you're interested, just call us, 801-621-2770. You can call any branch and just tell us what you're looking for. Give us your experience. Talk us through what you need income-wise, what kind of shift you need to work, and we're going to match that up with the right job. Even if that job doesn't have that schedule right now, we're going to see if we can get it for you. Heidi, anything you want to share in Cache Valley before we sign out? Huh?
Call me. I've got jobs.
Heidi
I've got all
jobs.
sorts of kinds of jobs. I've got skilled jobs. I've got unskilled jobs. I've got jobs that pay amazing, and I've got jobs that pay the bills.
I like unskilled jobs. That's more for me.
Any kind of manual labeler, I got that. I got it down pat.
It sounded like you said labeler. Manual labeler.
Labeler. I'm having trouble speaking lately. I think it's because my brain processes faster than my mouth runs. I
have that same problem.
It's an issue.
Yeah. All right.
I got jobs at Presto. Those ones are $15.37 an hour starting off, and then on Sundays, which is every other Sunday that you work, on Sundays you get paid double, which is $30.74 an hour. Just saying, that's awesome pays right there. It's great.
Woo. Okay, so elwoodjobs.com or call Heidi.
Just call Heidi. You don't even call Heidi.
All right, everybody, have a fantastic Monday. Bye.
Bye, guys.